Have you ever told a lie so perfectly ridiculous that your kids bought it hook, line, and sinker? Well, let me introduce you to my absolute masterpiece. A few years ago, I was driving my two kids, Jackson and Chloe, down Interstate 95. We were heading to their grandma's house, a 3-hour drive of pure, unadulterated torture. They were in the back of our battered Honda Odyssey, fighting over a sticky iPad like it was the last piece of technology on Earth. The noise was deafening. The screaming, the kicking, the whining. I was losing my mind. So, I safely pulled the minivan onto the shoulder of the highway. I put the car in park, turned around, looked them dead in the eye, and pointed to a completely random blank plastic button on the dashboard. You know, one of those dummy buttons you get because you didn't pay for heated seats? Kids, I whispered, making my voice sound incredibly deep and serious. Do you have any earthly idea what this button does? They stopped fighting instantly and just shook their heads. This, I said, tapping the plastic, is the emergency roof ejection button. If I press this, the car will instantly open up, launch your seats into the air, and strap you to the luggage rack on the roof. Jackson's eyes got as wide as dinner plates. He was barely 6, so to him I was basically a wizard. But Chloe, who was 8 and way too smart for her own good, crossed her arms and smirked. "Nuh-uh, Dad," she challenged. "You're totally making that up." "Oh," she forced my hand. I had to double down. "Really?" I said, narrowing my eyes. "You think I'm joking?" I reached forward, pressed the blank button, and simultaneously slammed my elbow on the door lock switch. Click, clack. The heavy mechanical thud of all 4 doors locking echoed through the quiet car. I gasped out loud, acting completely panicked. "Oh my gosh, oh no, I just armed the roof racks. Sit back, do not move, or the wind goggles will deploy." They absolutely froze. I mean, they didn't even dare to blink for the next 20 miles. From that day forward, that useless blank button became my ultimate secret weapon. If they started bickering at a drive-thru, I'd slowly hover my index finger over the dashboard. Jackson would start panicking, waving his hands frantically. "Chloe, stop talking. He is gonna press the roof button. I don't want to ride outside with the pigeons." Even Chloe completely bought in. She would duck her head down, grab her seatbelt, and apologize like her life depended on it. But the absolute best part? Fast forward 3 whole years. We are standing at a local car dealership, getting ready to trade in that old Odyssey. The salesman is showing us a brand new SUV, happily going over all the modern features. Jackson, who is now 9 years old, casually leans over to the salesman and whispers, "Hey man, where's the roof ejection button on this one? Because my dad is really gonna need to know." The salesman slowly stopped talking and just stared at me like I was a complete psychopath. I couldn't even try to explain myself. I just had to turn around and burst into tears laughing. Honestly, I really miss that button. It was the greatest parenting hack in American history.